everyone. Welcome into Comic Book Women. Okay, I'm excited for two reasons. One, we got Trish Forster in the house, co-creator of both Stray
Hey.
Dogs and Feral. So yay, we're so
Hey.
glad to have you. And second, we're kind of celebrating a little bit late, but still Sarah's birthday. So happy belated birthday, Sarah.
Thank
Yeah, happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm all
Good show.
excited. Yeah.
So typically, I'll get to all the sponsor stuff in a second. Typically, we all take turns picking, but this week we kind of let Sarah take the reins in honor of her birthday. So who did you choose?
I chose my all-time favorite X-Men character, Jean Grey. I love her for obvious reasons. Red hair. I love the Phoenix. I don't know what it is. I'm drawn to these villains or anti-heroes, whatever you want to call them. But she's a sexy redhead and she can blow up the world.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's enough reason to love a character, right? So there you go. Okay, before we get started, though, shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. There is a code in the description if you want to try out their platform for 1 month, only 99 cents. Killer deal. And shout out to Bird City Comics. I almost said concerts, but you know what I mean.
Who said concert?
Sponsored retailers. I'm not sure why I was thinking concerts.
Oh, you want to go to a concert?
New venture you're trying to.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam's coming to town.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
There you go.
Same deal. In the description, there is a code, and we are launching our Joel Herrera World Tree 10 book. He is the same artist that did the encoded cover, which I fell in love with, and I was lucky enough to snag him for an exclusive. So make sure you guys check that out. Yeah. Anything you guys want to add before we get started?
No.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right. And yes, Trish, congrats on Feral. I'm getting a lot of good feedback about that book, so I'm excited for you.
Yep, issue 2 just FOC'd yesterday, I think. So, and we got the numbers back and pretty good. So
we're happy with it. We're happy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have nothing to gauge it on. I had Stray Dogs to gauge it off of, and it's better than that. So, you know. I mean,
Stray Dogs is like its own phenomenon. So that's like,
but the initial.
How do you compare to like the god of Stray Dogs? Nimesh.
Yeah.
Hope everyone had a great holiday. You too. Thank you, Nimesh. Our other sponsor, Nimesh Patel, is in the house. All right, let's just dive right on in. So, like we were saying earlier, this last week was Sarah's birthday. And what did you get as a gift?
I got the Hack and Slash Jenny Frison cover. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it at all, and
I'm so jealous.
I was just like, what is this? Because besides this, I've also gotten the Voltron for Christmas. So like I said, like, am I done collecting comics now? You know,
where do you go from here, right?
Right?
What else do you get?
Right? So yeah. I wasn't expecting it. And I couldn't swear in front of my mother-in-law, so
like you should have said it in Spanish, and she would have been probably happy now.
Probably not, but yeah.
I don't understand that word. That's obviously a swear.
But yeah, that's what I got for my birthday. So thank you, family. Thank you, David. Thank you, Henry, and the rest of the Johannes Jones family.
And let's settle this. Is this her first published work?
I think it is, because I think this is because the Voltron, I think, was kind of her first major.
I thought this was her first commissioned, but Voltron printed first.
Yes, I think that's what it was. I remember that. I remember talking about that. Yeah. Yes.
Either way, badass. I'm so happy for you. That's such a cool book to own. I don't even have that one, so I am definitely jealous. But yes, happy birthday. Guys, if you're just hopping in, welcome to Comic Book Women. We are covering a very interesting character today. A lot of going on with her. And if any of you out there have been watching X-Men 97, this will fit perfect. All right, let's dive right on in. Okay, so name. Sarah, you want to cover all that?
Yeah, absolutely. So name is actually Jean Elaine Grey, aka the Phoenix, aka Marvel Girl. See, I'm all excited. I'm like stumbling over my words. Marvel Girl. Yeah, sure. You want me to keep going?
No,
Yes,
let's have
look.
Trish handle powers and
Yeah,
abilities.
Trish.
Come on, Trish, pay attention in class.
Do we think I can read better? This is tiny. Anyway, for her powers and abilities, she has telepathy, empathy, psychic shields, illusions, memory manipulation, psychic blast, telekinesis, light force shields, psychic siphoning blasts,
Oh my
astral combat. So basically, she's a badass with her brain. Also good with her hands, apparently, hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, she's good with her hands.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Cochina. Or is that kitchen? Did I just say kitchen?
No,
Cochina. No, you said it right. That's cocina, girl.
Oh, I was like, I just call you a kitchen. My bad. All right, and stats. Lucy, hit us with them.
Okay, stats. Fighting, 4 out of 7. Durability. I have to slow down that one. Durability. 2 out of 7. Strength, 2 out of 7. Intelligence, 3 out of 7. Mental power, 6 out of 7.
I think you're reading that wrong, though.
Huh?
She died so many times.
I think you're reading it wrong, though. Jen's not here, but since the Jean is in green and the Phoenix is in red, is that Jean stats compared to the Phoenix
Oh,
stats?
yes, you're right. I thought it was out of 7. But okay, let me start it all again. Okay, as a Jean, she's a 4. As a Phoenix, she's a 7.
There you go.
Me. So Philly 2. Phoenix 7. Strength, Jean 2. Phoenix 7. Intelligence, she's a 3. Phoenix 7. Mental powers, which that's crazy. They're kind of like, 6 and 7. Not bad. Thank you. I was like, okay, good one.
Got it. All right. And then let's see, on the right-hand side, obviously we have Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. A lot of like the really amazing X-Men covers are Jack Kirby art. Anything you want to add to this, Sarah?
Well, she is, like kind of Trish pointed out, she is an Omega level mutant, which means she's pretty like high on the most powerful like female characters in the Marvel universe. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, all right, cool.
Some art.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I love her. She's amazing. She's, and I think this is so appropriate with last week's episode of X-Men.
Don't tell me because I'm only.
Oh my gosh, I just watched the first episode. So.
Me too. I've only done one. I haven't done the rest of them yet, so I'm gonna.
I thought I didn't have Disney because we had canceled it, but then Sam didn't tell me that we got it again, but with the ads. And then I just started watching the first episode.
Hey, it's worth a couple ads. You remember when we were kids?
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't an option.
We've
gotten so used to
I have.
ads.
I mean, I'm not gonna even say it because we're gonna freaking rerail the whole.
All right, let's just jump straight on. Oh, one more thing before we start. I have a question, Trish. Is it Feral or Furl?
Feral,
Feral, right?
Yeah, Feral.
Who's calling it
somebody-
the other way?
There's this guy that did a post for you guys. He was talking about it. He's kind of famous. He's Ratatouille,
Oh, Patton Oswalt.
and he says it differently.
Feral.
He
Furl.
says Furl, and I was like,
Yeah.
shit, have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Well, it might be his accent. Like maybe where he lives, maybe that's a regional like accent.
Maybe.
People say
Yeah.
rural instead of
Furl?
Rural and
Yeah.
roll.
rural.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, getting sidetracked.
Rural.
Girl.
Feral is a
Yeah.
different comic. That's a different.
Wait, he was the voice in Ratatouille?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's funny because Romy loves that movie.
Little Pony for a few episodes.
I know he does a lot of voice acting, but I wasn't sure.
So there you go. Erin Yee, what's up? We got Yee in the
I
house.
miss
All right,
you,
let's
Erin.
dive right in. Sarah, what do we have first?
So on the left-hand side, we have X-Men #1, where it all began. This came out in July of '63. This is the first appearance of Jean Grey, aka Marvel Girl. And then on the right-hand side is the comic that I really want. This is X-Men #101. This came out in June of 1976. Cover is done by David Cockrum. And this is the debut of Jean's new powers as the Phoenix. Isn't that just a badass cover? I love it.
Iconic. It's iconic.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at that cover and you know immediately. You're like, ah. And it did a good job of really like paralleling the way that scene played out in the show. So.
Right. Yes. I love, and that's where I actually fell in love with Jean and the Phoenix was through the cartoons. That was the first time I saw her. Love at first sight.
I love that. All right. Well, I mean, cover right, investment left. I think that's probably a good way of putting it, right? Because all you see is feet on the one on the left.
That is a foot cover.
But all right, so we'll go down the line. Sarah, if you had to pick one of these two, not based on value, just personal preference, which one do you go with?
I would definitely go with right. All the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Trish.
Same. Mostly because I love this composition. Like,
Yes.
some damage.
Lucy?
I think, yeah, right.
It's not
If
funny.
based
We're
on
all going to
cover,
pick right.
right.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
going to pick right just off of what we
Yeah.
would like. But let's take a look at the stats here. For what does PR mean?
How, where?
FR. Huh? On the top one, what does that mean?
Fair. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I've never seen that pop up. Somebody in the chat will know. What does that mean on the
Fairly.
most
Hey, that means it's fucked up.
It says 4, but what's FR?
Fucked up for real. It's fucked up for real.
That's how we're gonna grade that. So it's a 0.3.
Four.
Okay.
Very
Fair.
poor. Fair
It is
poor.
fair.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I would think poor would be worse than fair.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if every one of these you're going to find, it's going to have no cover on it, or there's
Right.
marks all over it, or
I like this. It's like, he's like, oh, wait, that looks wrong.
Well, thank you, chat, for answering that. So the most common raw in a fair poor condition, you're looking at $1,700, almost $1,800,
Yeah.
with the most common slabbed only being a 4.5 at 10 grand. On the right hand side, it's a little bit more affordable. You have a fine going for $265 and a 9.4 going for about $1,000. I know that they do the 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 once they hit missing covers and stuff,
Mhm.
but I just didn't know it was.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Anyway, moving on. What do we have next?
Okay. Well, mine, it's on the left. And that's issue 125. And I picked this one because I was able to pick this one up. I have this one because I'm trying to collect as much as I can of this run of Uncanny X-Men. So a few of these I have. And this one, it came out in 1979. And there's like 4 different ones of this same book. It's a direct edition newsstand, UK price variant, and a Mark Jewelers variant. So if you find this one, make sure to see which one you have. You know, I don't think I have. I don't know which one I have. I need to look. But I had to pick this one. I just love this one. I feel.
I picked that one.
Huh?
I thought I picked that one.
This one? No.
For our chat girl.
No. No.
This is awkward. Whose pick is it, Sarah? Who do we give it to?
Let me double check, Trish. I'll tell you. I can. No.
If you're
Remember,
wrong,
I
Lucy,
told
you have to
you-
go, I
No,
was
no.
wrong.
No. You send it, and I was like, I picked that one, didn't I?
Fight.
Nope,
Yeah.
not necessary. But I picked this one with the Phoenix because I like the composition of it real. Like
It's
Yeah.
very cool.
because
I
I
almost-
thought this was a cool
You
composition.
might be right, Trish.
You
Ooh, feral cat.
have it, girl. It's fine. I love you, so you can have it.
No, Trish. You'd say what you need to say.
She's still looking. While you're verifying whose pick this actually is, what's the other one?
You know what, Trish? It is. And I know this information just because I was like, I told Jan that. Yeah, all right, Trish. That's yours. Sorry, just say why you like it.
All right, Ned.
I just said why I like
What
it.
was your pick? Like,
2 of them that were kind of I like them for different reasons. This one was the composition because I love the like silhouette and then the kind of almost negative space vibes.
yes.
even on such an old cover. Like, and all the little hidden details down in the two and stuff. I loved it.
All right. Well, we'll just say it's a really good pick because half of our panel chose it. Right?
I almost bought this one last year from Etsy 2E2. So there you go. And then on the right, we have
taste.
we have X-Men number 137. This came out in September of 1980. This is a fabulous John Byrne cover. This is the death of Jean Grey. So this was controversial because she killed herself because she didn't know how to control the Phoenix Force. So, and I own this one too.
I wonder if anybody won the $2,500.
Right?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Who brought that up?
I would like to know. Does anybody know?
Did anybody win? Did anybody
Who won the $2,500?
Unsolved
Is it from Marvel?
Unsolved mysteries.
All right. Well, these are both awesome. Let's take a look at what the market has to say about it. On the left-hand side, we're looking at $51 for a very fine, with a most common slab being a 9.8 at $545. On the right, we're looking at $34 for a very fine and a 9.6 coming in at $217. So the left is definitely the winner here, but not by much. I mean, it's not a huge gap there, but still pretty cool.
They're both great covers. I mean, they both have. I mean, I swear to God, I've seen the other one, the Phoenix Must Die cover, like, homaged a couple of times in other things. Like,
really?
I swear the poses are iconic. It's the same thing with the other one too. Like, I mean, when I think of a Phoenix Rising, this is what I think of. So.
Interesting. Well, there you go. You guys can still track them down for the most part. If you are just hopping in, welcome into Comic Book Women. We are celebrating our lovely Sarah's birthday, and we got special guest Trish Forstner in the house. So honestly, this is exactly what I needed today, to hang out with the girls and get my mind off of other things. So thank you guys all for being here and hanging out. Let's keep cruising. Next up, what do we have?
So this is on the left-hand side, we have Marvel Magazine Group Bizarre Adventures, number 27. This came out in July of 1981. And this cover was done by Paul Galassi. Jen actually gave this to me for Christmas. So this is really cool that you picked this. Right? I love it. And the Phoenix. I love this continuation of the Phoenix behind her. This is a continuation of the death of Jean Grey's story. Her sister is named Sarah. How appropriate, right?
Perfect.
And she remembers about how there was a story about how Jean Grey was worried about her children becoming mutants. And then Jen also said that she also thinks that this also has her origin story in it as well. And then on the right-hand side is X-Men Origins, Jean Grey. This came out in October of 2008, cover by the wonderful Mike Mayhew. And again, this is just another origin story of Jean Grey. So
Mayhew does a lot of like the X-Men covers where I think he uses live models. I know he did for Mystique. I wonder if this was a live model too.
That'd be cool. It looks like it.
Remember we had Mystique on?
Bruce says it looks like Christina Applegate on the right, and she kind of does.
It does. I see it. The nose, the lips, the eyes. Yes, I see it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. All right, Trish, you're up first. Left or right?
Oh, I'm gonna go wild, and I'm gonna go with the one on the left, because I just love how like kind of niche it looks. It doesn't look like it fits in with everything else, and I like that.
I agree. Lucy?
I go with the right. I love the colors. I don't know, it just pops out more to me. I don't know. This one, the one on the right, it looks like she's singing "I Will Survive."
Oh my god! Or she's doing like a Taylor Swift rendition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
This is
yes,
era?
yes.
Maybe her villain era. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think she's thinking? It's like, shit, I gotta deal with all these damn people. Just kidding.
This one, the one on the right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what she's thinking.
She's also singing, I will survive.
They're all just singing "I Will Survive." That's our final
I have that
answer.
song in my head, so I don't know.
I like
All
that.
right. Well, there. On that note, the Bizarre Adventures is going for only $6 on the raw and $4 for a fine with a 9.8 at $169. But keep in mind that little star next to it means it's been a while. X-Men Origins on the right hand side, we're looking at $7 with a 9.8 at 37. So, I mean, I guess overall, Bizarre Adventures probably takes the win on this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think so.
I guess if you're going for slab, but I mean,
So
if I
wrong.
found that in a dollar box or if I found that in a, I'd pick it up. For
It's
sure.
a gorgeous cover. I love it. I have a strange or a reprint, and then like I said, Jen got me this one for Christmas. So, and it's just gorgeous.
Aw,
I love
Never
it.
did your birthday show, so it fits that you included presents. Love it.
I know.
All right, moving straight along. I think most people will know both of
Oh,
these,
yeah.
but Sarah, want to cover them?
Absolutely. So the one on the left-hand side is my pick. This is X-Men Classic. This is issue number 79, the newsstand. This came out in January 1st of 93, and this is the fabulous Adam Hughes who drew this. I love this. It's a classic good girl cover. It's sexy, it's evil, and I just love it. I love it. And the story is actually a reprint of Uncanny X-Men number 175. So I just love that. She just looks sexy. The boobies are right. She just looks badass. The hair is just flowing. I love it.
This might be your new person to collect. You seem to pick a lot of Hughes covers.
I know, right? Oh boy. He's got a lot too.
Mhm.
And then the one on the right-hand side, I own this as well. I don't own the X-Men Classic. I may own it. I'm not sure. But the one on the right, I do. I know.
Me too, Karen. Me too.
I know. I'm thinking maybe that's the new niche I'm going to start collecting is wedding covers.
I just know how tropey they are. Like it's just something that you don't see anymore now. But it was just always so cool when they did these giant montage covers that always had 1,000 characters.
And they're all excited. They're all happy. I was trying to find Wolverine on here, but I don't think
Rogue doesn't look impressed. Rogue looks bored.
This is X-Men number 30. This came out in March of 94. And this is Jean and Scott getting married. And this is done by Andy Kubert. So yeah, I was just like, oh, where is Wolverine? But maybe he's like, screw this. I'm not going to this wedding.
That's funny.
Okay, if I had to pick between the two, I know I'm going to go against the chat, but I'm going to go with the right-hand side. I think that's awesome, and I could stare at it all day long. I like Hughes covers, though. I'm kind of with you in that boat. I like to collect his work. He's very distinctive, and he has a nice style to him. But what's underneath her dress? What's that red stuff?
I don't know.
Is that a carpet?
Oh, maybe it's the steps. I thought it was like a wing coming out.
Oh
from underneath
no,
her dress,
yes,
but
it's
the
like
steps.
a steps. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Oh, I'm right. It's a carpet.
It looks like ruffles though.
Right?
Well, yeah, it's the steps with the carpet.
Mhm.
Right.
You know-
but if you look at it from just stare at it for a second,
Yeah.
it looks like it could be underneath the
Oh
dress.
yeah,
like,
no.
shooting out from the
That's what
bottom,
I thought it was first, but
like
then I
feathers
was
or
like,
something.
it looks like a carpet. Yeah.
Somebody didn't want to spend time on stairs.
I know, right? They're like, just be done with it. Trish, left or right?
I'd probably go with. I mean, as much as I love this wedding cover, I'm probably going with the Hughes, just because she's bursting out of him, out of this dude.
Out of his
Right?
butt.
That is so badass.
Coming out of his butt.
I know that is a little odd now that I'm looking at it. She is coming out of his ass.
She's coming out of Cyclops.
He farted her. The and she's out.
Great. Now we all can't unsee. I love her hair on that cover too. Look at
Yes,
it.
yes.
It's positively like wicked.
Again, it looks like she's like, I will survive. That's the song of tonight.
That's Phoenix's motto, man. I will survive.
Right? And I will die again. Coming back, and then I will die. And then I will come
And then
back.
she's like, I will survive, bitches. You know, I don't know.
That's one spicy meatball. Should I even ask Lucy which side she would pick? Should I even ask?
Nay. Yeah.
You go with the wedding, right? You go wedding?
No, I'll go with the butt one.
Well, now that we've ruined that for everybody watching, now you all have to go out and hunt down the Jean Grey.
Yeah, now it'll be known as the butt one.
I wish I could find this wedding one without like all the trade dress and stuff on it. Like that would be a nice
Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will also, that one's like folded. So it would have been nice. Maybe if it was, I don't know. How do you guys feel about those connecting covers? Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't.
I think it depends on what the design is. This would fit actually a nice connecting cover because there's like right in between the characters where they start and where they end, there's like a nice margin.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a
Wait, we're talking
satisfying.
wraparound, not connecting, right?
But if it's a wrap,
Yeah, this one folds. I remember seeing this one. I'm trying to think if I have it.
I'm all staring at it. I want to.
I own it for sure. I know that.
Should I rather have the wraparound than the connecting one?
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to put Sarah on the spot here real quick since it's your birthday. Name every single character you can in the background, starting
Oh
left to right.
Gosh. Well, we've got Xavier. We've got Beast.
Wolverine is there. He's behind Beast, no?
No, that's not.
No, that's she's a she-wolf. What's her name? It starts with a not Banshee, but
Shiverine.
no, she's a oh my gosh, she's in New Mutants.
Is that Wolverine next to Rogue in the suit?
No, that's Gambit.
That's Gambit.
And then there's Jubilee in front,
Let's
and then
see.
there's Psylocke,
It's behind
Domino,
Wolverine.
Angel,
on this freaking cover, you ain't gonna good luck
Bishop.
in those windows, you know.
Yes,
Sarah, you already
Spirit.
impressed me.
Huh?
You already impressed me. I'm impressed. You already
Nice.
named like half the attendants.
Who are the kids in front of a storm?
I'm assuming that's Nathan and Rachel Summers.
Oh, okay.
Ellie just popped in and went, Sarah impresses me as well. She's naming all the X-Men.
Thank you, Ellie. That's huge.
Hi.
What's her
Miss
birthday?
you.
Ellie says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Miss you. Love you.
Anyways, all right, let's keep moving. Bye. So let's take a look at the stats. We got the X-Men Classic going for $20 raw. That seems reasonable for a Hughes newsstand cover, especially if you can get one in really good condition. On the right-hand side, $2. So start that wedding collecting niche and start grabbing these things up because for $2, you're getting a hell of a cover to at least stare at. I mean, that's a cool looking book.
The one, it's 75.
What is she?
Are you
What is she?
left?
there it is.
79.
Oh, 79.
All right.
The butt issue. Thank you.
Moving on. What do we have next?
This I do
Oh,
not
oh,
know.
wait, it's me. I got the
Are you
information for
sure,
this.
Lucy? Are you sure this is your pick?
It's not my pick. It's not my pick, but I got the information for it.
Okay.
You see, that's what it's you guys' fault. We missed it last week, and then now I'm all
I
checked
have
out
a
with my
flat
brain.
tire. I was like,
No, it wasn't. Remember, I was dealing with stuff too. Oh, my internet. We upgraded. If you guys notice, I'm not like, you know, remember? I've been like that for the past few weeks. I'm like,
Yeah, you look good. You're not freezing as much. Yeah.
no, because we we upgraded our internet and it was a whole but yeah. So it was my fault too. Anyways, comics featured that one number 4, issue number 4 came out 1980 and it's an unpublished art alternative ending to X-Men 137, the issue where Jean Grey dies in. So Jen picked this for Jew for Jew Sarah to pick between these two verses for your birthday. The Wizard, it's issue 14. It came out October 1992, and an article about the 30 years of X-Men. It's a tough one for Sarah since it has two of her favorite characters on the cover. Which one will you pick, Sarah?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough.
So yeah, it changed. As you can see, X-Men 137 and changed. So, would you want the one with the picked that it has changed, or the one that I will pick the one on the I will pick the one on the right. Because you guys know this is my niche. This is my shit right here, for her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
the
all the girls.
Uh-huh.
I think I will go with the right because it has Psylocke on it and it has all the girls on it. Now the left.
Yep, Jim.
That's the thing is she has to die to become the Phoenix. So.
Yeah, but don't you want to know, the other side, like if she wouldn't die, if she wouldn't have died, what would have happened?
She'd probably have a million babies by Scott, and then she'd be like, "I'm a mom."
And she's like, "Ooh, bunny."
So, is your final answer Wizard?
Yes. Final answer.
Yeah, Trish, which one would you pick?
Contemplating.
Yeah.
You're looking
I just was looking at Psylocke looking like the PS1 version of Laura Croft.
Guys,
But
good
then,
call.
Right?
Like, this is my aesthetic right here. Like, it just looks so, like, in my wheelhouse for, like, 80s, not, that kind of look, colors, that airbrush shading. Yes, we had to be there for it. And it's gorgeous anyway. So,
I won that one.
Right?
Yeah, I think a lot of these old Wizard covers, like, you don't want to sleep on them too. There's some really cool ones out there. If you start digging around, we could do a whole show just on Wizard.
We should do it.
There you go.
Yes. I want to. You see this one, Rogue. This is my Rogue. I want to cosplay her. Like, I want to.
Ooh, do it. You would pull that off really well.
Right?
I just need
All right,
to
so
lose
it
40
looks-
pounds to look like her.
No.
Girl.
All right. Everybody's going left, guys. I don't think anybody chose
You
the
guys
right.
suck. You guys don't know. Just kidding. I love you guys.
We're the only show that'll tell our viewers that they suck. So there you go.
Yeah, you don't
That
know
makes
how
us unique, right?
let us pick for you.
That's why we don't get nominated on the worst. Sorry, guys.
Tell your people they suck.
Right?
All right, there we go. Bruce went with us. I would pick right too, just for the record. In case
Thank you. That's why you're my favorite, Bruce. Don't tell anybody else.
All right, so the last sold comics feature was on February 16th of this year for $6, but $6 shipping. So call it what you want, about $12 total. The Wizard went for $14.98 plus $6 shipping, so for about $22. I wonder if they got the 30% off with a 40 plus coupon though.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm. Oh, it wasn't.
What?
Wait, what was a day ago?
What?
Laura, that's 3 buys I've had this week. Now I'm super heartbroken for Will. What do you mean?
I don't get it.
What do you mean? What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
You sound like, what's her name?
Who?
Fuck, I forgot her name. What's her name? Jennifer. But what do you mean? What do you
Oh,
mean?
oh my god! No, I don't want to. I don't.
I love
didn't
that.
say it. Lucy said it.
What? What I say?
That they suck.
Oh.
But I'll take the fall. I don't mind. All right, let's keep on moving. Next
Fine.
up, we're just kidding, guys. We love all of you that are in the chat, and thank you guys for being here. For the record.
Yes. I'm just kidding. Bruce is not my favorite.
Okay, so
Wait, did you say Lucy is your favorite?
I said Brucey.
Bruce.
Oh,
Bruce.
I said Lucy. Like I thought you
Brucey.
were talking
Yeah,
about the person.
Brucey. I mean Lucy's.
let me guess. Greg Land on the left, right?
That's right. So this is actually my pick on the left. This is X-Men Phoenix and Son, number 1 by the fabulous Greg Land. I own this copy, so. And I just love the way that this is. I've had this image. It's like on my phone. It's been on my Facebook. It's been like everywhere. I just love this cover. It's just bad. Like Trish talking about composition. It's just, I think this is just the way that I envision, you know, the Dark Phoenix with the fire behind her. The hair is just a flowing. She's pointing at you. The eyes. It's just, it's perfection.
Can I do that?
I agree. This is really good. No, I don't love
this
all of Greg
doesn't-
Land.
Yeah. The only thing that doesn't get me is this hand pose. Oh,
Well,
it makes my wrist hurt.
Wait, am I doing it? Hold on.
you gotta really twist the hand there.
I
Yeah, there's
can.
2
Wait,
fingers.
how's that? Fuck. Dude,
Hey.
I can.
Good comment.
No. Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck. Oh, hell no.
Uh-oh.
I got the mesh. I got
No,
the
no, no,
mesh
no,
in the
no. You
force,
know what?
Lucy.
I can see it. Wait, no. I can see it. He's like, you're my favorite, Laura. Suck it, Lucy.
Oh, it's a seductive. He winks
Suck it,
at
Laura.
you. Suck it, Lucy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, what's up? Okay, what was? Did we do the right? Did we do the right?
So the right is X-Men Red #1. This is the Phil Jimenez cover. This came out in February of 2018. And this is the remastered 1 in 500.
Okay, well there you go. And the mesh said he found this in a Walmart pack. So
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Dang.
Man, I never got, like, I will go. Did anybody, like, who else? Like, I know a lot of people did, but I couldn't either not find him. And when I did, there was a lot open that people will go through them. And I never saw nothing good. Like, I'm like, I have that. Me, caca comic. I'm good.
I'm with you. Never found anything of value. Kind of like the Pokemon section at my Walmart always got destroyed. They actually put it in a case now because people would go in there and start opening the packs and then leaving them on the shelves.
Yeah.
I do it all the time at my Walmart.
Yeah, that's same here. Same. Hi, Paul.
Trish, what are your thoughts on these?
Well, and that hand pose just bothers me because everybody does it now. Everybody,
Yeah.
look on even modern
Yes.
covers, you see that a lot.
Man, Aaron, I hate you, Aaron.
I do like it when artists render fire because it's not a thing that anybody can do. So this is very badass. I would like the red one better if it didn't have that trade dress dead center in the center of the book and take that stupid barcode off there so bad.
Mhm.
But it's a good illustration. Like that person in the front is just holy fuck terrified.
Wait,
Mhm.
fire's hard for artists to do?
Mm-hmm.
I remember you told me metal's hard, that it's hard to do
Metal-
metal.
Certain artists do metal like wizards, but I think certain people specialize in different mediums. Like fire used to be what a standard Photoshop brush. You just select like orange and yellow
Yeah.
and just layer them up, and it would look really terrible.
That's
how
true,
we-
Bruce.
But I did
Alex Ross.
on how to do it myself, and I do it much better now. Same thing with the galaxy, like rendering a galaxy print as opposed to just drawing a black space with some stars on it. Now I can actually do it on my own without having to, resort to downloading things from Google. But anyway,
Hold on.
back to the topic at hand.
Wait, pause real quick. I want to show, somebody said that Alex Ross was the
Master. Somebody, you mean Bruce?
well, I was reading while typing. I can't
I
find
got you.
I can't share my
There's a
screen.
lot of good stuff like that.
Damn, I just looked up some of the Alex Ross stuff and it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, continue. Sorry, I can't share my screen for some reason.
Anyway, I picked the one on the left.
That was awesome.
Okay. Anyways, hold on.
I really like Greg Land.
It's like Alex Ross's fire. Look at that. Fire's on fire.
Oh yeah.
I see it.
That was the one I was going to share, Trish. I swear that was the one. I don't have the
Wow.
screen.
Wow. That's awesome. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking that too.
Am I just dumb? Is that what?
Yeah. No, I love Greg Land, and I really like a lot of his covers. There's like very few that I'm like, but most of the Greg Lands I really liked. And yeah, I will go with the one with the life. But I see what you were saying, Trish. Like the one, if the X-Men Red was not there in the stupid barcode, it would have been a lot better. But even
I talk about that stuff too with the cover lovers, guys, because like they're always busting on Marvel for having these giant, massive, ugly trade dresses in the center of a piece of art.
Hey, Paul.
I agree with Paul what he just said.
Okay, Paul, whatever.
Because it didn't Greg Land do like that the floating head covers? Wasn't that him?
I thought that was not.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did some of those. Yes.
Oh.
And I was like, ooh, but maybe he was
Those
just
are
experimenting,
horrible.
right? Gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
You see, I was sad because I don't really like you know, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get hate, but you know, never mind. Let's just move on.
Like, I'm just not gonna say what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't bad though. I agree with what Paul said. This is one of his better covers. So
Mhm.
anyway, I go with the left.
All right.
That's what we all just said.
All right, let's take a look here. So the Phoenix End song is going for about $3. That seems reasonable with a 9.8 at $50. And it is, regardless of whether or
Wow.
not you're a fan of this personal or this particular artist, it is a really good evergreen piece. I think it captures the character well and what she's about. The right-hand side, we're looking at $92
And it's a
raw.
variant. And it's a variant. Is that one out of something? Is that a ratio?
It's a 1 out of 500. Or is that-
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I see why with the price. Yes.
Because I think
Yes, there
Jenny
you go.
Prison did a did she
Yeah,
do
Terry.
X-Men Red? And she
Huh?
also did Jenny Prison also did an X-Men Red cover with
Oh yeah, she did a bunch.
Jean Grey, yeah.
Because I bought them.
have it.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Yeah,
See,
one-
I'm not saying that I'm not a Jenny Prison fan. Remember, I'll never forget.
We can only have two fans on the panel, and Sarah and I
Bye,
came to
sorry,
spot,
Sarah.
so-
It was like having you on the show.
Anyways, you guys are crazy. I don't even know what to say. Let's keep on moving. Speaking of Jenny Frison.
It's me and you against each other, Trish.
Oh,
Bring
yeah.
it.
All right, let's go.
Just
Who's gonna
kidding.
win?
Okay,
Yeah.
Trish, you go first.
I got the one on the left there. Look at that. She looks killer. Even if you didn't have this hideous trade dress in the dead center of the comic, you would still know who this character was simply for the pose and for the the coloring. Plus, who doesn't love a Jenny? I mean, I think the composition of the cover. She looks intimidating. She's getting her point across. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't need it. I don't need to know.
You
But-
want to know what's about? Well, she
Let's do that.
resurrects.
Research so that I didn't have to.
I think she's
What?
resurrecting in this.
Yeah,
one.
and
Pretty
it's
sure that's
only,
what's happening here.
Like the origins of like Dark Phoenix, or we
Mhm.
okay.
and it's only 5 issues on this run. It's only 5 issues on this run. I collected these ones. I do not have neither of these because they're both 1 out of 25. The one on the left it's number 1, issue number 1. The one on the right is issue number 3, which is my pick, and it's by one and only Stephanie Hans. And I love this cover. Again, I don't own any of this. I have the other issues, but not these ones because they're 125. They're a little above my price range. But I mean, just look at that. Remember, we were talking about covers and sexy covers like the love, just the hands. And I love how she is in flames and covering his eyes. And he has those pew pew, So I just loved it. Like, and you can see like the way like she's like, even though her eyes are kind of closed, like staring like the face with passion that she loves him. She's in love with him. You can see, I don't know. I just love this cover. The other one, she's like, I'm gonna fuck you, bitch. The other one,
Yeah.
like, this is
I like
mean
that
business.
both covers are similarly rendered too. Like they both have kind of like a similar feel in that they look
Yes, you can feel on both of them. Like there's the one is just like she's ready to and the other one's just like passionate, the love and everything,
Well,
But they're
damn,
both 100%
Trish versus
tied.
Lucy. Sarah, who do you pick?
Oh no.
Vicky, you go first.
And she's all like, you go first, Sarah.
Right?
You go first.
Oh,
Good
this
fight.
is tough. This is really tough because I love both of them. I think I'm gonna go with the one on the right. I'm gonna go with Lucy's pick. I do love that. That's one of the rare things that you don't see about her is that you don't really see like the tender side. And I think Stephanie, she did a great job where she's tender, but she's also powerful too, because she's holding down the pew-pews, she's holding down those lasers. So
Wait, the what, Sarah? Jeez.
Feelings about this. I honestly do. I love Jenny Frison, and I think when we get close-ups for Jenny Frison, it's always kind of nice because usually she does like a full body image. I'm thinking like Vampirella, she had a close-up. Wonder Woman, she had a couple of close-ups.
I saw
Yeah,
one of Vampirella ones too not too long ago, and I was like, Jesus, you don't see that pose from her. Usually her poses are like very straight on. And this was
yeah.
a pose where she was like crouched down in the snow, and I'm like, why doesn't she do this
For
anymore?
Vampirella or Red Sonja?
Red Sonja. It was a Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came to find out it was a reprint. I'm like, damn, it's so good. Why doesn't she do this before?
She's incredible. She's actually, what did you send me, Sarah? The Spider Gwen one that she's doing is awesome. It's
She's
so
doing,
good.
there's a couple that are coming out that are just phenomenal. They're just amazing.
Oh, you only sent it to her and you didn't send it to me?
I sent it to the group chat, you silly.
No, she sent it with a little caption that said, "Don't show Lucy I love you more."
Right.
It's all coming together. Now I get why she sent it. Interesting.
Yep.
Anyway,
Dang.
Jenny Frison's line work is phenomenal. It's very, very rare that I will go against a Frison pick, but this
Mhm.
Stephanie Hahn's book is is phenomenal. It's so well done. The intimacy here is moving. And I agree.
It's hard for me to pick that because when Trish sent this one, I was like, because I was like debating on this run, like which one to
It's
pick.
got
Because
lasers coming out of her hands, like she's
Yeah.
covering her eyes. She's
Right.
filtering into
yes. This run, it has a lot. It's only 5 issues, but they have a lot, like different covers, and they're all are freaking amazing. They're all really good. It was hard for me to pick on which one because you have 2 sides of her, the one that she's ready to, and then the one that she's just that passion in her.
So
it's
buy
hard.
both is what we're saying. Buy both.
Yes.
If you have a chance, buy both. All right, the Jenny Frison's going for about $10 raw, with the most common slab 9.8 going for under
Wow.
$80, about $75.
Oh.
The Phoenix Resurrection's only at $5, which I
Wow.
find that
We have good taste, Lucy. This is what all this proves is that we have good comparable taste.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so both are around the same price. Yeah, that's I
good
need to
eyes.
look for them now since they're like affordable. Because when they came out, they were not affordable.
I'm surprised that they're not going for more.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I
Well,
hope
especially
not.
with the X-Men show being out, you would think. Okay, don't get mad at me, Sarah. I think sometimes Jean Grey comes off as a little like
Bitchy.
whiny.
No, I see, and that's the
It
thing.
can be
I
difficult
totally-
to like.
So I think Jean is your whiny, like oh, like
Like
she's-
Sarah.
Oh!
Just kidding, Sarah. I love you. I'm just kidding, Sarah. I'm just
Damn, you
kidding.
burned
I
her on her
love you.
birthday.
Yeah,
Trish isn't even
birthday.
making eye contact. She's looking
I'm
away.
just
She's like,
kidding.
oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you.
And I picked your choice too.
I'm just saying, like, out of all the X-Men,
Mhm.
she's not even like in my top 5.
But I just think, look, I just think that because the way everybody acts, like her and Storm are kind of like the mothers, like they have to, keep people.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
anxiously watching Lucy try to dig herself out of this hole.
No, I agree. I totally agree that Jean is Jean is more like subdued. She's very, like A+, student. She's kind of, like, teacher's pet to,
Ah,
There you go. You see, Paul.
But-
You see?
But the Phoenix, she is just badass. She will duck things up if she has to. She does. Nothing gets in her way. So, but yeah, no, I totally agree. Jean Grey is kind of but the Phoenix is just, she's awesome.
I like Quicksilver.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Okay.
What? Boo.
Completely opposite things, They're like completely.
Yeah, I like.
Okay,
Quicksilver.
bye, Laura.
Good night.
Nice having you. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
You can come back. Oh, you let me take that at the same time.
I removed myself from the screen. I'm like, I'm gonna make so many people mad. Okay, so next up. Oh, these are my picks only because I know they're not directly Phoenix covers, but the Phoenix Force is one of the most powerful entities in comics. So it's kind of cool when you get to see it take over characters that we all know and love. So back in 2018, as kind of a fun gimmick for collectors, they started producing all these variants where you have characters that have been taken over by the Phoenix Force. So I chose these. So in case you're not like a huge Phoenix fan, this is a way to kind of collect both. So on the left-hand side, you have the Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue number 792, the Ryan Stegman cover. I thought it was cool. I like the composition of it. I think it's neat. I like that he has the little things coming out of his eyes. And on the right-hand side was my personal favorite. This is the Spider-Gwen. This is a Putri cover from the same year, issue number 27. I think they did like 25 different characters when they were doing this whole thing.
I
So
love
there's
when they do
a
this.
ton more.
again.
It's
Huh?
kind of like when the Venom takes like the Venomverse and all
Yeah.
that
Kind of the
shit.
same idea, kind of the same
See?
yeah, same way. I think it's a good way to kind of cross collectors over. People that are just stuck on one title might give it a chance to branch off into another when they see some of their favorite characters being taken over by this entity. And I believe these came out just after the Phoenix Resurrection storyline. So she's trying to free herself. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see,
Those are my
that
picks.
Putri, it's another artist. I don't know if you guys remember, but Jasmine Putri, it's another one that one of my favorites that she does not get the love that she should get. She's an amazing artist. And there's few of her art books that I had picked of hers because she just, I love her.
She works on
Jasmine
DC a
Putri.
lot. When
Yeah,
I think
she
of
works-
I think more DC
yes.
stuff.
Yeah. She doesn't work with the Marvel as much. I don't know. Haven't checked her recent stuff, but what was she doing a lot? DC, yeah, mostly DC. She has done, but yeah.
I don't have the Spider-Gwen one because I haven't come across it yet. I don't know if it's a
I
ghost.
need to look. I think I might have it because it was Jasmine Putri. I need to check.
I thought it was Yasmin Putri.
Jasmine Putri.
No,
Yeah.
not Jasmine. Yasmin.
Yeah, with the Y. Jazz. That's how we.
She's like, I feel like we're saying the same thing.
we're
All right,
saying the
I'm
same thing.
online right now. You can find it still. A 9.8. Somebody has it up for $125.
Oh, that's
There's
so-
only a couple raw left though,
Mhm.
for about 70 in that range. All right, Sarah, let's start with you.
Ooh.
What do you pick?
And I mean,
I
what-
love these both, and I'm gonna have to start collecting. I'm gonna have to start finding these.
Mhm. Many nice ones.
I like the Amazing Spider-Man one. I like the one on the left, and the only reason why I like that too is because you can see the outline of like the Phoenix like on his chest.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
That's really cool, and I like the way like he almost kind of looks like an owl, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Huh.
really cool. I like it. Very cool.
Trish.
I think I like the Gwen only because you don't see those colors kind of used on main covers a lot. Like they're usually more accenty. But I like Gwen's covers typically because you can get away with brighter colors anyway. So to me, the Spider-Man is a typical Spider-Man pose. Even though I do love the flaming webs, that's badass. But the Gwen's gonna be my pick.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Both
If I
great.
do, I go Spider-Gwen as well. What about you, Lucy?
I think I said it.
Oh, did you already?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, she said
Jasmine Poetry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You already did say it. You're right. My bad.
Boy.
It's coming.
It's you're used to. It's because you're used to that. I'm at the bottom and then I say it.
This is really throwing me
So,
off. Let's
yeah,
go
I
back.
don't think you switched it.
Ugh, I didn't like that at all. That was weird.
Oh, what?
I gotta be on top, Lucy.
I gotta be at the bottom.
See, that's why you and I work, right? We're just, Trisha's just shaking her head. Hey, you hung out with the guys. Now you're hanging out with the ladies. So, anyways, all right. So let's take a look.
Who's dirtier, the guys or the girls?
Yeah, who's better,
Oh,
Trish?
no, the dudes for sure.
Well, because they point out all the booby shots, all the booby and booty
A lot of
shots.
boobies and especially the bulge covers. Holy cat! Oh my god! That time there was a Thanos cover that looked like an upskirt shot. They were like no good. That half the show.
Anthony.
That is not an Anthony
Ann.
sighting. He is not in the room. He's grabbing his phone.
They're out in the background.
Hi, compadre.
It's like Bigfoot. You never saw him. He wasn't
Right?
A shop owner.
That's so funny.
Anyways, all right, so let's take a look. The ASM 792 is going for about $15 raw. So again, Sarah, if this is something that you're interested in, seeing like a crossover of some of your favorite powers mixed with some of your favorite characters, it's kind of cool. 9.8 for $25 is a steal. On the right-hand side, if you want to find the Spider-Gwen, you're looking at about $40 raw, even though I was just on eBay and I'm seeing them listed at much higher than that. I did, however, find a 9.8 at $125. So if the most common slab is at $190, snag it up if you're interested.
Mm.
Maybe they took a thing. What is it called?
A pencil, a marker.
No. Guess the thing.
Jean Grey's hand in
bit.
it.
A bit. Yeah. No.
No, it would say that. It would say it on there, wouldn't it?
No. Like, what is it? Not a bit. When.
Best offer.
Option.
Yes. There you go. Prize offer. Ding, ding,
I
ding,
win,
ding, ding.
Lucy, whatever you call that game.
Right?
Great.
Guess what Lucy's saying?
That's what Lucy's trying to say. What word is Lucy trying to say? There you go.
There you go.
You fixed your internet, Lucy. It's doing it again. Sarah, what do we have here?
So on the left-hand side, we have X-Men #1. This is Russell Dodderman. This is a 1 in 50. This came out in October of 2019. And this is all the iterations of Jean Grey. I love this. I think there was a version where Psylocke, they had one with Psylocke on it. I just love it. It's fabulous. Yeah.
And the one on the right was my pick. And it's X-Men #1 Argerm, and it's 1 out of 500. And it came out in 2019. And these ones, they have like, again, a lot of covers. And the one with the title, it's a cover C. It has the X-Men, whatever. But this one's the 1 out of 100, which it's a virgin cover. And I just love this cover. I like how she's coming out of the mirror, like, I mean, not the portal, you know, and you can still see the hand kind of like in the back. I love the colors on this one. I love the covers, and I needed to pick this one. It was really hard to pick covers or books for Jean Grey, really hard because there's so many amazing ones. But I wanted to pick the little more of the modern ones, and this was the one for me.
Look at Bruce is stealing my line. It's evergreen.
Yay, there you go.
You're not a huge Archer fan?
Terry, we need Laura to explain it. She's my translator.
I volunteer as tribute. I will sit here and translate the entire show.
Well, she does live with the Mexican, so you know
That's
she
true.
knows
Anthony's
how to
the same thing.
translate
He'll
the
be, like, trying to
Mexican.
figure out the word, and he'll like sit there, and I'm like, bus, train. What is it? What is it? And then eventually I end up getting the word. So, okay. So these are 2 really solid picks. Trish, let's use your artistic eye. If you had to choose between these 2, which would you choose and why?
The art germ.
All these.
The art germ for sure, because I mean, look at the depth in the colors. Look at the depth in the background. I mean, it's an actual team. So the other one is just a bunch of the same pose again and again with different outfits and different hairstyles. That's not. I mean, it's fine.
Tell us how you really feel, Trish. Don't hold back.
Dang, she's hanging out with me too much.
She's not on cover lovers too much. She's like,
No, those guys are freaking ruthless. They are useless. They don't go anywhere.
True.
It's just they did, every time I see one of these, because this isn't the only one that exists. This type of cover exists. It reminds me of those model sheet covers that I hate so much. But it depends on how the model sheet is done. I can't say I hate model sheet covers because I do like them if they're done correctly. But the Jean Grey, I mean, I'm an Art Germ homer anyway, so I'll take Art Germ any day.
It's interesting because, like, okay, Bruce, I'm talking to you directly. I know that sometimes Art Germ's style can seem redundant, but like if you look at some of his covers, especially some of his earlier work, this man has incredible range. He actually got me into collecting with one of his Catwoman covers where she's wearing the lace mask, and you don't look at that and go, okay, that's typical Art Germ. You look at that and go, wow, this man has incredible talent.
I honestly
What was the one he did
he's able to
recently? Emma Frost?
more,
Huh?
he's able to spend more time on them, I think, sometimes.
Mhm.
Like when you see the real basic looking covers from him where it's just like a headshot, like here and up, and it's just like, wow, that's kind of like his standard shtick. When he's able to really spend some time on a piece, he really can render the materials well, or he can render the clothes or the seam well. I want to know how long this.
Trish, yes, I think so, because when he does his fan art, like especially with manga and stuff like that, like he did a Spy X Family, and oh my god, I loved it. I want that print because it's just so beautiful, and I feel like this is what he did with this one. It was just one of those Art Germ covers.
He's so egregiously talented. I'm just mad at him.
Yeah, like, he's some nerd. Art Germ.
How dare you, sir? And your whole.
You can tell in the detail too, like when the sun's shining through the trees, and like Lucy mentioned, you can see her hand in the portal, and it's just to reiterate what Laura always says. It's an evergreen piece. I could see that as a painting or a poster, or
Yeah, I'm not moving on from this slide until Bruce says he's a fan of Art Germ. We're stuck here.
This
Right.
with this, okay, do you guys ever see like stuff? I mean, obviously me, like, when I see the stuff, like especially like this cover, like does it remind you of a song, or does a song pop in your head? Because for me, like this one, she's coming in through the portal, and I just hear the song, "Hello, is it me?"
It's me. Oh, good. I ruined it. I ruined Bruce. He's now a fan. I'm just saying, I get what he's saying. Some of them do look too similar to other poses, and I feel that way too. You get like, I don't know. You get kind of like you start to expect what he wants, and I like artists where you're just constantly surprised with their development, with what they're coming out with. You guys to see their evolution, but I just think that if we could really zoom in on his earlier stuff to where he is now, or maybe we just see Art Germ so often that it's hard to kind of differentiate between how much time this took.
Dude puts out as much work as he does. He's got to be tired.
I can't even imagine. When does he sleep? He knocks out covers like crazy.
Well, he has to,
sessions together, just 20.
No.
We could have been stuck on this slide the rest of this night. His name is, I believe, Lau. Isn't that his real name?
Lau Arjun?
Stanley Lau, yeah.
Yes.
That's his real name. But yeah, he does some incredible stuff. It's pretty interesting. I would put him up there with probably fatigue. That's the word I was looking for. Fatigue.
You see, now Bruce is translating for you.
I know. Bruce, you're not my translator. Fatigue. When you see the same, kind of like Taylor Swift. Everybody gets Taylor Swift and Dazzler.
Doesn't Peach Momoko go through stints like that where like had a on her covers because she does so many? But then like Scotty Young had the fatigue for a while, and now he's doing that huge Marvel X-Men run or whatever he's about to do. So I hope everybody's not tired of him.
You know who we don't have fatigue of? Trish Forstner.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that stuff you post, Trish. I want to make it into a shirt for me. You need to.
Which one?
I don't know, just some of your stuff I need to buy for me so I can make my shirt for me and Mariah so we can match.
Whatever you post, basically. All right, moving on. Sorry, we got sidetracked there. But so let's see. On the left-hand side, we're looking at $15 for a raw and 9.8 for 125. That art germ, you're looking at $200 raw.
Dang.
So
And that's
the
another
market has spoken. $454 for a 9.8. Lucy is Phoenix forcing you right now to now love art germ because yeah, that man's a master, a modern master.
Trish you got it. Trish can do it.
Yeah,
correct.
she's in 3D.
I can do
and she's
it.
like,
Let's really get the wrist in.
We need to
Yeah.
clip this. People are
Yeah,
like, what are they doing?
Mine looks like the chicken feet.
I have a mini art germ collection of just stuff that I've
Mhm.
bought over the years, and
Thanks.
I think it started when Laura gave me that the Spider-Man cover where he's going like this.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That was a
Aw.
long time ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that was like
I had
years
forgot
ago.
about that.
Oh, Trish, it got work.
Quick little side note, Trish and Tony are going to be at the Bird City Comics booth at C2E2 this year. And Sarah and Jen are going to be there as well, along with Britt, our backstage designer. The only person not going,
Womp womp.
yeah, pretty lame, Lucy.
That's
I
all
got
right.
kids. I
His
got
birthdays.
kids. I can go.
It's responsibilities.
Plans on Lennox's birthday, and Mariah's only a few days before, like 2 days before.
They're so
Lennox.
young, you could just switch their birthday, but they'd never know.
Mhm.
Do it like a week later, or do it the week before, be like, happy birthday. Are they going to
No,
check the
and then
calendar?
you know what? It sucks because there's so many birthdays this month
Mm.
that I can't. Like the weekend before that, it's my nephew's birthday. That before that, it's Sam's birthday. It's just like birthdays all weekend for this month. So I have literally that weekend to for their birthday.
It's fine. We'll let you do it. It's all good. Trish, you have a request to make a cat going like this?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to make a blank. That's good. Guys,
Phoenix Resurrection Feral. All right, next up, I think this is our last slide too. Sarah, what do we have upcoming comics that we want you guys to keep an eye out for if you're a fan of Phoenix and you want to start collecting?
Yeah, these are upcoming comics. This one is X-Men 97. This is a David Mack. This is coming out April 10th. And then May 29th. I forgot who does this. Who is doing this? Does anybody know? I forgot.
Which one? The one on the left?
One on
I mean,
the
right?
right. The right.
It's not Boss Logic, but they're
I will
using-
survive. I'm just kidding.
She's thinking like that. Bent over. I don't really like that
Phil
color.
Noto is what Bruce is saying.
Say, call me.
Rise of the Powers of
Oh.
X. This is one.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
me.
guys. I screwed up as Jen.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
No, that would be like,
Phil
oh,
Noto?
hold on.
Phil Noto?
Johnny. Aw.
I think so. That sounds kind of right.
Oh, that's nice. Very pretty.
Dude, I can't find this
I love
cover.
it
Does
there,
anybody
Trish.
know?
Oh, it's so faded.
I like it. No, but I like it. You know what it reminds me? Winpool. Right
Who?
now. Winpool.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
It's
I like
gonna
it.
be done. It'll be back to being orange and like sunset looking when I go to.
I like it pink. I like it when it's pink. I like your pink.
I like it pink too. I was actually just going to say that.
Yeah,
Lucy.
it looks nice. The pink looks really nice on you. I like it.
It makes my eyes look like crazy bright.
That's a
I
good thing.
love that color. I think it just looks phenomenal on you.
Yeah,
Trish.
I like the pink.
Pink.
Yes.
Variant covers. Wait, hold on. I might find it.
Well,
But
there
right
you go, guys. If you're just hopping in, this is the end of the show, so you can go back and rewind and kind of watch all the different books that we covered. We didn't cover all of them because, I mean, we're only here for an hour roughly. So on the left-hand side, Marvel, that's the issue 2 for X-Men 97, comes out April 10th. And on the right-hand side, we're still debating on who this is, but we'll go with Bruce. So if Bruce is wrong, DM him on Instagram. Let him know he's wrong.
Bruce.
That comes out May 29th. You have my permission to just bombard. They call me Bruce. This isn't Phil Noto.
Ah, that's so
How did
funny.
you get this wrong?
This is why we don't get nominated for best show on anything. This is why.
You're
We're never
horrible.
going to get an award ever. We
Never.
insulted them. We've put them up for the public humiliation. Like, what else can we do tonight?
Well, I like the Mac. I mean, I would buy that. David Mack does such great work. I love anybody who does like this. Like, have you ever seen those painting videos where like somebody will just splash paint on a page and then they'll like paint something within the design of the splash?
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Right? They're talented. I don't know how they do that.
When we were doing an early kind of look at signings for Feral, Tone and somebody else that Tony's working with on another book, they do such great speed watercolors. And I'm like, somebody teach me. Somebody teach me. How do I learn? Because right now I'm just like fiddling away with my markers.
You're amazing. You have a very distinctive style too. Like, I can look at a cover and know that it was you.
At least these days. I mean, I do so many now. Well, I've done so many. I don't have any work now.
You're the queen of expression. Your
Yeah.
characters always have so much expression, so much feeling to them. So that's nothing to snuff at.
Issue 3 of Feral, which will be FOCing probably the beginning of May. The Jenny Frizen cover is so damn cool.
Mm.
Oh, I saw it.
It's
It's so cool. With the
fucking
little,
amazing. Yes.
I was like, oh god dang, these people out here making me look bad.
The Halloween cover is amazing.
Yes.
Tony had to trust the process on that Halloween cover because you know, he was like, how do I make this? And I was like, just make the whole thing a paw. And he was like, huh?
Step aside, Tony. I got this.
Right?
I'll handle it.
He said, what about the knife? I said, just do away, or the hand with the knife. I said, do away with that part. You don't need that. The whole thing is a claw.
It's so cool. I'm actually gonna buy many copies.
People love you. We all love you.
It's a fairly low print run on that reprint. So, you know,
Maurice.
man,
Buy them all. Everyone buy them all.
And by mom.
haywire on the reprints. Like, at least it's not, as far as I can tell, we're not going to go haywire on the reprints. We just have like one cover.
Time will tell. The market will tell you what to do. I'm a firm believer in that.
I've been so nervous, right? Like, because the book is a good book. It's a good book. I just really hope that people stick with it because it's planned as an ongoing. So, like, you know, people with short attention spans aren't gonna really dig it because, you know.
Well, some of the big titles were like went several issues. I'm thinking like Department of Truth went to, gosh, I don't
7,
even
10. Just
Didn't
kidding.
a lot
it's way above that.
around issue 10 of Department of Truth, and they were like, "Yeah, I give up."
Yeah, it's true. It's like they need the mini series so that they don't lose. I see what you're saying, but you're gonna be fine. You have a quality product there, and you guys, you and Tony together, some of the interiors on those books are just so well done.
That's why we're doing it in arcs. Like, so every 5 issues is a new, like, kind of chapter of the story, and I think that people will really dig it in that we can incorporate more characters quicker that way.
Yeah.
But right, it's so good. I really hope people dig it as much as they say they do.
You're like, I am so insanely talented. Invest in me immediately because what I'm putting out is good shit. It's solid gold. Make sure you guys are buying my stuff.
Expect the shit. But yes.
All right, that's it for us tonight, guys. Night, and happy birthday to Sarah from Terry. Make sure you guys are following Cover Price and Bird City Comics. But yeah, before we go, Sarah, very happy birthday to you. You are an amazing part of this crew. The show wouldn't be the same without you. Honest to God.
Aw,
Yes.
I'm so glad that you're a part of it. So,
Yes.
thank
Yeah,
you.
I love
I
you so
love you
much.
all.
Trish, you're okay.
Aw.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. As soon as I said it, I was like, no, I know. I love you, Trish. You know I do.
Oh, bye.
She's like, oh.
Aw.
I should have said that to Lucy. Lucy, you're okay.
Aw.
Whatever.
There
Whatever.
we go.
Love each other. This is a big old love fest.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got him, Johnny Boy. That makes me very, very happy. All right, that's it for tonight. And we will see you guys next Tuesday. Make sure you guys follow the channel. We have multiple shows every single week. Follow us on Instagram. Until then, follow Trish Forstner, SheGeek78, Mama Comics on Instagram, and we will see you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah, don't follow me. I'm not funny.
Shut up.